Is ignorance bliss or is knowledge bliss? We discussed a bit last time about how ignorance is useful sometimes. Um, not all the information is really useful. And then we can talk about Vedic perspective. So the Vedas say that actually knowledge is bliss. Well, of course, they don't talk about knowledge about the war in Iran and knowledge about mathematics and physics. They talk about real knowledge. And actually, ignorance means suffering. If you don't know what you're doing, you'll do the wrong thing and you'll suffer. So there's different types of knowledge that are actually considered as useful. One of them is some knowledge about um, how this material world works. It's actually not spiritual knowledge. It's actually material knowledge, but it's higher knowledge. So from this perspective, it's just considered that if you live a life in a certain type of energy, then the result will be according to that energy. So you have what is called the mode of ignorance, and this means usually alcohol, drugs, gambling, and all sorts of. And if you live life in that way, then you'll be unhappy. Of course, every drunk person thinks they are enjoying life, but if you look at them, you'll be like, nah, sorry. Um, so, and there's something called mode of goodness, mode of knowledge, actually. And this knowledge means that this knowledge about how to live your life, how to be clean of all these addictions eventually, and how to be clean internally and externally, and how to study about the soul and this kind of things, not study about rocket science. And if you do that, and if you live, and how to live life in a way that is sustainable. And so if you do that, and if you apply that kind of knowledge, then you will be happier because you'll be peaceful. Your mind will not be agitated over all sorts of nonsense. You might have the knowledge. Okay, I know something about the war in Iran. Okay, doesn't affect me. Comes and go. They use this information. So this kind of knowledge about how to meditate, this is considered as useful and is considered a source of happiness. And of course, this is just talking about material happiness. And there's higher knowledge, which is knowledge about the soul, knowledge about our constitutional position, knowledge about how to reconnect with the spiritual energy. And this knowledge and what is the process to reconnect with the spiritual energy. And if you have this kind of knowledge and you follow this process, then you'll attain real spiritual bliss, real bliss. And in that case, knowledge really means that knowledge really means bliss. So yeah, there's although there's some types of knowledge that are not really useful, but if you have the right knowledge, then and of course you apply it, then your life will be better. So from material perspective and also from a spiritual, really the real perspective. So yeah, the Vedas say that actually knowledge is bliss.